Hi everybody, welcome back. So excited to have my very special guest today, Peter Mollo, here at Peter Mollo Fitness in Johnston, Rhode Island. And thanks so much for doing this with me. I know we've been talking about it for a long time, but I'm so excited to tell your story. And
Thanks for having me.
Grateful that you've come into my life and really helped me through the past 7 months that we've been together, which has been so incredible. So in telling people stories and all that I'm doing through the Megan Hole method, would love to really share your story today and some of your wisdom and insight, with people being able to watch and learn from you and see all the things that you're building and into the future. So tell us a little bit about how you got started. I would love to hear about your story. I know you have an incredible work ethic, hustle. So
yeah.
I know. You're like, where do I start?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of been like a long journey. So I went to Rhode Island College. I played small time Division III basketball, nothing big, but it helped me get through school. In doing that, I was pretty broke when I graduated. Yeah. So I had started training. I went to school I got a degree in physical education. When I got out of school, started training, but I had to do what I had to do to pay the bills. So I've worked literally every job possible, from bartending to bouncing, personal training. I worked at a casino. I mean, I've literally done everything. And then I got hired teaching, so it was full time there. But I still had, a passion for personal training. I had a lot of, I feel everything in my life happened for a reason. I had some tough stuff going on at home with my family, which pretty much caused me to work. I became like a workaholic.
Yeah.
And that's when I was working 2-3 jobs at a time. So I kind of had to put the training on hold. I just did it very, very limited basis. And over time, kept building up my clientele, and I knew that this was my passion. I just had to wait for the right moment. After teaching in Pawtucket, Rhode Island for about, it was almost 13 years, I needed a change.
Yeah.
I loved the kids, my heart wasn't in it anymore. I still wanted to, the reason I went into education was to help people, and I wanted to do it in this setting.
Yeah.
And at that time, my personal training business was getting extremely, extremely busy. I was going in training before I would go to school, so I'd start training about 5 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
I would train till I went to school, and at that time I was teaching at a high school, and some of the guys I worked with were pretty cool, so they were sneaking me in, and I was going in late every day. And then I'd
Open the back door.
Yeah, and then I'd leave at 2:30,
Yeah.
I'd go back to the gym, train,
Wow.
and then I would get home 9, 10 o'clock. And I did it, and so I said at that point, I'm gonna take a year off from school, the year leave of absence, I'm gonna open up the gym, and then here we are,
Really?
almost 3 years later.
Oh wow, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
So where did the idea come from for PMF?
Yeah, it was just, I had wanted to, I was doing a lot of personal training, a lot of small group classes at the time while I was teaching. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna open up a little spot where, in the original side that we started with was 2,400 square feet.
Yeah.
So we made half personal training, and there was a little turf area in the back, probably 900 square feet, 1,000 square feet to do the classes. And in 6 months, it just exploded.
Wow.
So it's a pretty unique situation in this building. The unit next door, the unit we're currently sitting in right now, was open. We opened the wall on that side, took that, and then, we'll probably get into the conversation after COVID. There was another, during the start of COVID, there was another unit opened up, and we ended up expanding.
Yeah, no, it's such a great space here, for sure. And I know beyond that too, I mean, you've built such an incredible community.
Yeah.
So tell me, what do you feel like really makes you unique? From a boutique fitness point of view, talk to me about your community. I mean, I see the loyalty, and people just love coming here, and it's just an amazing place to be.
I think that what makes us unique, I mean, I have to say all of our staff is just so welcoming and so helpful. They're all super educated. They're credentialed. So we give the best possible fitness experience that people can have, in my opinion, and we also, challenge everybody. But the biggest thing too is from when you walk through the door, we want you to feel comfortable. We know that for a lot of people, any type of boutique studio, big box gym can be really intimidating for a lot of people. So the biggest thing is making them comfortable, making them feel like a family, and I think that we've done a pretty good job of that.
Yeah. No, I agree, and I think that we talk about this all the time too. It is intimidating, when you see these like big gym personas, and like you're like one of the nicest guys, but to be able to like come in and show up and be nervous and see the community of like maybe it seems like cliquey or people aren't friendly. I mean, that's just totally not the case here, which I love.
Yeah, I mean I think that's the biggest part. It's one thing I never wanted from the beginning was any type of cliquey environment. I want everyone to feel welcome, and it's you have to, as a trainer, you have to make it about the client. You have to make that experience for the client about them. And you can never lose sight of that.
Yeah. Where did you come up with the concept of your classes? Because I know, you have your very popular classes, and everyone loves the classes. And we'll talk about virtual in a little bit, but what was like behind your programming? Like, how did you guys create all the classes?
I wanted to give everybody options in a variety, and I wanted to not pretty much segregate any group of people as far as, we had I guess one of the big, everyone thought this is just females that came here.
Right.
And so I had added a lot of strength classes because I wanted the guys to come.
Yeah.
And so we offer upper body classes, lower body classes, total body classes. We have people that this is their gym. So if they come on a Monday at 5 o'clock, they can take a total body class. If they come at Tuesday at 5 o'clock, they can take an upper body class.
Right.
Lower body, core classes. So I just wanted to make it pretty much a one-stop shop for everybody at an affordable rate, where people felt comfortable and welcome.
Yeah. No, it's so nice. And I think we'll get into 2020, but with so many people having, March, almost a year ago today, with a routine and the fitness and going to the gym, to have that then completely stripped away, it's been tough on a lot of people where I think people are scared to go out, scared to go back to the gym, maybe have set themselves back a little bit, a couple months of not working out or eating poorly, and I think we all have the opportunity again to like get back on the wagon, just start. Like, what would you say to somebody who maybe has kind of fallen off their routine and or might be scared to like start a class? Any advice for somebody looking to kind of ease back into it at this point?
Well, everybody's different. So, if someone's that nervous about, which is understandable, about coming in, because I've heard, we still keep in contact with a lot of our clients that just haven't been back, and they're just doing virtual. So I would just tell them to start somewhere. If you're not comfortable coming in person and being around a lot of people, maybe start with a virtual class. Some people just totally out of their routine. I try to tell them fitness should not be a job, it should be fun.
Right.
Try to get yourself, like that's the main thing. Like just get yourself moving.
Right.
Try to have, think of active minutes, give yourself a goal for the week, 3 days, 30 minutes of uninterrupted movement, whatever it is. But the biggest thing I've seen is people just totally out of their routines. Their work schedules have changed. Most people are working from home now where they don't have to go into the office. So they might be getting up a little bit later, might be hanging around the house, the nutrition might be off. Everyone's kind of going through the same thing.
Yeah.
So I just try to get people back into their normal routine, get them moving again. I think once they start actually feeling good and seeing results, they'll become much more motivated to move forward.
To show up. And it's tough. It's like, when we stop something cold turkey, you can't just expect that to like jump into it and be like, I'm going to do 3 classes a day. Just do something small. And I think for so many people that I talk to, it's about giving yourself a lot of grace. And just gratitude for us having the resilience to get through.
That's right.
All that we have.
I know.
It's been a lot. And, what in terms of the fitness industry, and I'd love talking topic, but we share a love for fitness, and of course I've been to many amazing gyms, but what do you feel like is like one of the biggest issues you're seeing right now in the fitness industry as we kind of move through the pandemic? Things are going to be opening back up, but just in general, are there any things that really drive you crazy right now?
If you want me to be honest, it's I think it's watered down. I think everyone thinks they can make it in this industry because they think it's easy. There's nothing easy about it. You have a lot of people that enjoy fitness and think that they are all automatically a fitness professional. They're given nutrition advice when they don't have the credentials to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. We see it all the time.
They're training people with in certain areas that they're just not. They don't have the education or the experience in doing that, and that's how people get hurt. That's how they get themselves. They set themselves back further than they already were.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like. I think the biggest problem right now in the fitness industry that I've seen.
Yeah. Well, and also too, I mean, you said it before, you have to make it about the people, the community. It can't be about you. You know, we talk about these like fitness gods that are out there and the great, beautiful social medias, but like you said, you're working out with somebody who their goals are their goals, not your goals.
And
you know?
And I'm glad you brought that up because it comes down to one word: ego. And that is not only suicide in life, it's business suicide.
Oh, totally, yeah.
And that's the thing, like, I'll use you as an example. Like, when you came in here and you sat down with me and talked to me about your personal goals then became my goal. That's your time that you come and see me. You take the time to drive down as far as you do in the course of your day, which means a lot to me. But seeing you over, it's been about 6-7 months probably now, seeing how fast you've progressed, how strong you've gotten, and how good you tell me you feel about yourself, you know, that's a win.
It's a little sanctuary.
That's a win.
Well, it's all about the community, and I know we talk about it all the time. Like, we love about the community. What do you love most about the PMF community?
Everybody's hardworking, welcoming. Our staff's great. So I have to commend them because that's where it starts. But if you walk into a class, we talk about people that might be nervous about coming in. Every single class, I could say, hey, so-and-so, can you please just walk this person over to their spot, because now they have spots because of COVID.
Right.
Help them get a set of weights, maybe stand next to them, you know, just kind of ease them. Be their friend. And everybody in this community, it's just, they're here to help. And they're all hardworking. This morning, I mean, I taught 2 classes this morning. The intensity was fantastic.
I love it. Well, and I love seeing too, through social, and like so many of the wonderful people I've met here through the community that like welcome me with open arms, which you don't always get in the city, is they like prepare. Like they're like the night before.
They're ready.
Like, we are ready. We have my protein. I have my oatmeal. Like, I'm getting up, and you know, where people are working from home and off their routines, like they're still getting up with you 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Like making that commitment, which says a lot about you and what you're doing here. Which
says a lot about
amazing
them too,
and for them. But you know, I think that when you show up and you have a destination to come where you feel good and you leave and you feel strong and empowered.
Right.
It's not about how hard you can run, how fast you can lift. Some days you feel good, some days you're not going to feel as strong, you know, but it's just about showing up and you look forward to it, you know. So in talking about 2020, which, you know, hopefully we'll have some of these conversations, then we can just like keep moving forward into the future. We're all learning from 2020, but, you know, walk me like a year ago, March, April, and through all of it, you know, what were some of the biggest lessons you feel like you really took away from that year, you know, as you transitioned to the lockdown? And I mean, you had so many pivots too with your online, where you just kind of like, were like, all right, we're doing this. You know?
Awesome question.
Yeah.
I think it comes down to just, you gotta keep going.
Yeah.
You don't quit. Quitting is for average. You don't make, you just have to have that mindset that, okay, this is what's in front of me. I can't control this.
Right. We didn't ask for this.
I can't control this, so what can I control? And how can I move in that way and then channel off of that? And that's kind of where what happened with virtual, which ended up creating another revenue stream for the gym. But I think more importantly, because obviously, you know, we want to be here, but I think more importantly, our community saw how hard we were working for them. Like, we were shut down. So we didn't have an online platform. So we did a private Facebook group to keep our members going. We were coming in here doing 3 live classes a day. And then in the process, I said, you know what? I said, let's just build a platform. So during that time, because there was those rumors that like once we were allowed to open up, well, they're probably going to shut down again.
Right, you're like,
so
what's
we
this gonna
just said,
be?
you know
Yeah.
what, let's go, and we just, took a shot, made the platform, and it's been the best thing we could have ever done.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. How does somebody access virtual for you? Like, talk to us a little bit about how we can find that.
Yeah, so it's pmfondemand.com. You can access it it's right actually in my Instagram.
I think
it's right
you
in the
have
bio.
and you have it in your app too,
Yep,
right?
yep,
Yeah.
it's right in the app.
Yeah.
So, you just go right there. You could do a day pass, you could do an unlimited week pass, or you can do a monthly unlimited. And you get all of our group classes, personal training sessions. We just added spin to it, actually.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah.
Is everybody in the spin, the Pelotons? You're like, you can do PMF spin too. Okay, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, our instructor is pretty good.
Yeah.
He's really good. Yeah.
And I love how everyone too, for their workout sanctuaries, you see people in the basements that have like the strobe lights
Yeah.
and the globe. I'm like, well, I want to work out down here, you
Yeah.
know, sounds good. But yeah, no, I love the variety of classes you said, like you can get upper body, you can lower body, you get good cardio. And for you guys to really show up every day, I mean, I know it's you, I know it's your wife, Jenna, who's incredible, Lauren, who's here. You can't feel good every day, right? So what keeps you motivated? Like it's a lot of energy, as I know.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I do love coming here. Like I'm thankful for this place, for where we are. But it's really like I could wake up and having a bad day. But when you guys come in and you're happy, you're excited to be here. That's when you gotta be on. Yeah. So it's you guys. It's the people.
Oh,
yeah.
We love that.
Yeah.
So what's in store for the future? Like, what do you see for the end of this year? And we have summer to look forward to.
Well, yeah.
We're gonna get you to Boston.
Yes.
outside.
I'll definitely be coming to Boston. We have a lot of ideas. I can't really say right now, but I'm just looking forward to getting open on a larger capacity. Like right now, but I mean, as a positive, we probably have most memberships that we've had since opening.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, so
and a lot of new people, right? We're talking about, which is like so incredible.
And you talked about earlier about a lot of people that were a little bit nervous about trying classes.
Yeah.
They tried the virtual.
Right.
During the first lockdown in March. And they tried the classes and they liked it, and we brought them back. And then talking about some of the people that were out of their routine, we were starting to see some of them come back. Yeah. So it's good.
That's great.
It's good.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll wait for the teasers then, right? But as a lot of people are out there looking to pivot. Some people that have been furloughed, lost their jobs, maybe were doing fitness as a side hustle, and now maybe wanting to bring into full-time, where I've definitely seen some other people kind of creating their platforms. What would you say to someone really looking to break into the fitness industry during this moment?
There's a couple things. Make sure you're passionate about doing it.
Yeah.
Because it's not, and we talked about earlier, it's not about the trainer, it's about the client.
Right. And
the ego needs to go out the door. I mean, I've seen it with, employees that we've had that, came and went. The biggest thing that I instill in these guys and what the staff has is that they know the end goal is for the client. Yeah. But the biggest thing is you have to be willing to learn. You have to put the time in. You have to be prepared, and it takes time. Like, you asked me earlier about, my story and how I got started. So we'll be here 3 years in May, but this was baby steps over 20 years. Yeah. Like, as far as working all those different jobs to get to this point. Yeah. And I think the biggest thing is that the biggest piece of advice that I could give to people is be prepared for the opportunity. Because there's opportunities in front of people every day. Yeah. It's just that they might not be prepared for it. So you gotta put that hard work in. Ask a lot of questions. If you're a new trainer, hang out around someone that's been in the industry for a long time and just watch what they do.
Right.
Ask questions. and you'll be all right.
Yeah, find the mentors. I
Yeah.
know we talk about that all the time
Yeah.
too, within all the industries is,
Yeah.
you know, hit up Peter on a DM,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like talk, ask for a conversation, build a network around you.
Yeah.
I mean, how important do you feel like as a business owner, how important is it to have like a nice, strong network around you of people that can uplift and support you? And
It's huge.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what doors that could open up for you.
right, where conversations lead.
You don't know,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't know what doors that could open up for you, how they could help you, how you could help them. I think that if people kind of had that attitude, how they could help one another,
Yeah.
you know, we'd all be good.
Well, and I see there's so many amazing people in the PMF community that are small business owners.
Yeah, yeah.
You get to meet people from all different industries, and even talking to people in classes. You know, I think you can learn so much about backgrounds.
Absolutely.
And hey, let me connect you with this person, and
Yep.
that's awesome. For someone looking to build a business,
Mm-hmm.
you know, what 3 things would you tell someone, you know, if they're really looking to start something new beyond fitness or just in general, you know, with that entrepreneurial spirit that you have?
Make sure you're passionate about it, number one.
Yeah.
You know, like don't just go into a field because you think it's going to be easy, or you think or you're only going to have to put in a minimum amount of hours to get some type of
Right, and pray like all the money's coming.
Yeah,
You're like,
because
no.
it just doesn't work
Right.
like that. You know, it takes a while. Like I can tell you, in the fitness industry, you got to find your niche. There's fitness boutiques around every corner.
Yeah.
But just be honest, and passion.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. If you're hardworking and you're passionate about what you do, you will be successful. It might not happen overnight, but you will be successful.
Yeah. No, and it is about finding that client, like knowing your audience,
Yeah.
knowing your mission, your
Yeah.
values,
Yep.
what you're not compromising on.
Yeah.
You know. So what are you doing when you're not at PMF? Let's get a day in the life of Peter.
So
well, you're always here.
I'm pretty much always here. Honestly, my off time,
Yeah.
I'm with my wife and my dogs.
And I love your dogs.
And
yeah.
to talk about Jenna, Jenna's my wife. She is the backbone of this place.
Yeah.
She is the backbone of this place. I mean, a lot of times, you know, she keeps the whole virtual platform together. You talk about community. She's created the community here because she's so welcoming.
Yeah.
And she keeps me pretty grounded. Yeah, she keeps me in line. But
Yeah.
Jenna and I, you know, like she's been, you know, a huge support system for me personally with a lot of stuff that's going on, you know, within my life for 13 years now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, that's so nice.
Yeah.
And, you know, for those that I feel like you find in fitness, you know, those people that will take like 5 classes a day,
Yep.
you
Yep.
know, the people that aren't working out at all.
Yep.
I feel so much about what we do in life too is about balance and habits. So, you know, what are some of the things that you do daily, you know, that really set you up for success, that keep you feeling good? Like, do you have like a set schedule every day that you're on?
I get up. I get up early.
Yeah.
I get up early. I
God
think,
bless you.
Yeah, I think if for anyone that's young, I'm old. But I think anyone that's young, I think you got to get.
No, we're seasoned.
Yeah,
That's what you call
I guess so. Yes,
We're
we're seasoned. I like that.
seasoned.
That's better. So since we're seasoned, anyone that's just, if you're young and you're hungry, get up in the morning.
Right.
You know, get up in the morning. Get up, start moving, and just be productive. I am very regimented. I mean, I think I've always been. Like, it's just, it's like OCD. It's in me. So it's like I get up, I'll eat, take a shower, get here, train. I work out at the same time every day. I take a break at the same time every day. But yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing. Get yourself on a schedule. Down the road, it will pay off.
Yeah. How do you balance fitness with do you do any other extracurricular things? Like outside, you guys like to, it's summertime and nice, you know, do you do any other outdoor things? Or we need to get you a vacation too.
Well,
okay?
yeah, so yeah.
That's hashtag goal 2021,
COVID
all vacations.
ended that for me this year. But no, my wife loves to go on cruises. That's what she
Ooh,
that's what
I
she
didn't
likes
know
to,
that.
yeah, she loves
Awesome.
it. So
Yeah.
that's what we usually
All
go
right.
like one a year, but there was nothing this year. Honestly, a lot of time she likes to stay home. We like to stay home. We have people at the house.
Jenna
go out
likes to
dinner.
cook.
Yeah, my wife likes to cook.
I mean, that's a nice
Yeah.
balance what you have to have
Yeah,
too. So,
yeah, she likes to cook. Yeah, I mean, we kind of relax. I think since I'm seasoned now, I've kind of relaxed
we
with
need our downtime.
going out and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Even
good.
though I miss it. But.
I know, it's all right. The summer's around the corner. We can
Right.
hang out outside by the water.
Right.
What would you do differently in this whole journey?
Nothing.
Good. Yeah.
Because every negative or positive, be the positive or negative thing that happened in my life led me to this.
Yeah.
It would have never happened. People said, do you wish you opened this up 15 years ago? And I was like, nope, it would have never happened. I was ready. Like at that time, it took all those years to get here.
Yeah.
It took all those experiences to get me here. And then on top of it, aside from, because like I talked about it earlier, I mean, I could talk about it now, but like why I started working with so much is my brother had such a vicious drug problem that I couldn't, and I lived with my parents at the time, I couldn't stay home.
Yeah.
I hated it.
Yeah.
It was a bad environment. So I worked all the time. And that's really where my work ethic came from. Like I worked day and night.
Yeah.
And then after, my wife and I, from a lot of that stuff, we went through some stuff, and Jenna was literally my support system. She supported me with this, and she had to buy into this place in order for me to go ahead with this dream.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have changed anything. Do I wish certain things that happened didn't happen? Yeah.
Right.
But everything that happened in our lives got us here.
Yeah. Well, I always say I feel like weathering storms in
Yeah.
life, it's not always the easy route.
No.
I think you get so much experience learning through the hard way,
Yeah.
falling on your face,
Yeah.
getting back up, but through some of the craziest storms come the best rainbows, right? So
Right.
We're on the other side of it, and it's so incredible to see you doing so well. And how can people outside of Rhode Island find you beyond virtual? What would you say are the best if someone wants to come up from Boston, New Hampshire? I mean, you're open, right? You can come, you can sign up for classes.
Yeah. So you can, for classes, you can download the Mollo Fitness app.
I know everyone's begging you.
Yeah.
Boston.
It's not
We're
out
not
of the question.
franchising you yet.
It's not out of the question.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can download the Mollo Fitness app
Yeah.
to come and take an in-house class if you're out of the state, anywhere in the country, because we have a lot of people from Los Angeles, Florida,
Yeah.
New York taking classes right now. They do it through the virtual platform, which is pmfondemand.com. Or you can just, on Instagram, it's Peter Mollo Fitness. You can message me.
Yeah.
We do nutrition programs, remotely, workout programs, whatever you need.
No, it's awesome. I know I see, and I love it through Insta, people working out all over on vacation.
Yeah.
I think my favorite was seeing somebody that was in the wilderness, lifting logs.
Yeah.
Doing bicep curls with logs. I'm like, logs, wine bottles, just get it done.
There was someone from Indonesia.
Right?
There was someone from Indonesia.
Oh, I feel like I saw her. That's so awesome.
was-
Yeah, so you don't need to be in Rhode Island
No.
to have access to you and to do all your amazing classes. But, I guess stay tuned for the future.
Yeah.
And
We got a few ideas ready to go.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Well, I'm so excited to be able to spend this time with you.
I'm
Any
thankful.
parting words to anyone out there listening, wanting to reach out? I mean, as you said, reach out to you on Instagram. I know you guys have your, do you still have a Facebook page, your website?
We do. We
Yeah.
just do. We most of our engagements through Instagram, so
Yeah.
we do it. But you can email us, Peter Mollo Fitness, at Gmail, or like I said, Instagram is where most people contact
Yeah,
us.
yeah. And don't be afraid to reach out,
No. Yeah. No.
Peter, Jenna, follow
love
the
you.
page. Yeah, I mean, like you said, you have nutrition here.
Yeah.
You can get body scans.
Yeah, we do everything. In-body
Yeah.
scans, nutrition programs, personal training. Our staff's, if you can't get in with me, our staff's fantastic.
Right, you're taking on
Fantastic.
personal training clients.
We're always taking clients.
Yeah, that's
We offer
awesome.
spin too,
Yep.
both virtually and in-house.
Yeah,
So,
no, that's awesome.
yeah.
Who is your favorite client?
Thank you.
I did not pay him. Well,
Well, you are my
for this, right?
you're obviously my coolest client.
I'm your most seasoned client. No, just kidding. Well, we love you so much, and I love the PMF family. You know, thanks so much for having this chat with me and for taking time out of your day.
Anytime.
And I hope this, you know, reaches out into the network and for people all over. Check out Peter online, virtual, and let's keep working out together.
Yeah.
Let's crush 2021.
Let's do it.
Yay!
Big year coming.
Big year.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Awesome.